In December of 1972, Eastern Airlines Flight 401 crashed into the Florida Everglades. The flight was headed to Miami from New York. It had 163 passengers and 13 crew members. During the flight, the crew members became aware of a faulty notification. The autopilot was not working. The plane unfortunately lost altitude pretty quickly and then crashed. Only 75 people survived. The others, however, did not, including the flight engineer and the captain. It's still considered one of the most deadly plane crashes in the entire United States. Shortly after, the remnants of the plane were recovered, and the parts that could be salvaged were allegedly used for other Eastern Airlines builds. This is where the ghost stories begin. On a flight on one of the planes that used some of the wreckage, a captain was called to check on a passenger. This passenger was wearing a pilot's uniform. Despite the passenger being unresponsive, the captain recognized this person immediately. It was a former captain of Flight 401. On the same flight, the former flight engineer was also seen on board. Paranormal events like this continued, specifically for crew members that were aboard planes that used parts from Flight 401. The former flight engineer would constantly show up pointing out critical faults. He'd also be seen in weird places. For instance, his face being seen in an overhead compartment by a flight attendant. The former captain was also said to interact with crew, sometimes being seen in the cockpit and also communicating with crew on the ground doing his pre-flight checks. Both of their appearances have saved numerous flights from major accidents. Eastern Airlines has denied any supernatural events involving their planes, but when parts from Flight 401 were removed from the fleet, paranormal activity stopped. Interesting nonetheless.